Business culture often teaches that successful entrepreneurs are relentless. They push through exhaustion, they sacrifice relationships for growth, they separate their personal lives from their professional identities, and they optimize everything for productivity. Your humanity, your need for rest, your desire for pleasure, your relationships, your body's limits, your values are all treated as something you need to manage, to overcome, or to compartmentalize. But what if your humanity isn't the obstacle to your success? What if it's the foundation to it? What if the businesses that actually change things are the ones that are built by people who refuse to fragment themselves? What if your capacity to build something meaningful is directly connected to your willingness to honor your whole self and not just the productive, optimized, always on parts? What if your legacy isn't about how much you achieved despite being human, but about what you made possible because you stayed human? When you build a business rooted in integration, when you refuse to separate your humanity from your work, you give everyone watching that vicarious permission to do the same. You show people that it's possible to be successful without burning out. You demonstrate that rest isn't a reward for working hard enough. It's a requirement for doing work that matters. You prove that pleasure isn't frivolous. It's strategic data about what's actually sustainable. You model that boundaries aren't selfish. They're the protection that makes longevity possible. You teach that your worth isn't conditional on your productivity. It's inherent, and your pricing should reflect that. This is legacy work, not because it's impressive, but because it's needed. 20 years from now, your clients aren't going to remember your exact course curriculum, nor your specific framework terminology. They'll remember that you saw them as whole, not just revenue opportunities. They'll remember that you told the truth about what building a business actually requires instead of selling them a fantasy. They'll remember that you modeled sustainability instead of the hustle, even when hustle culture is louder and more visible. They'll remember that you gave them permission to trust their bodies, to honor their capacity, and build businesses that enhance their lives instead of consuming them. They'll remember that you treated your own humanity with respect, and in doing so, gave them permission to do the same. That's legacy. I'll see you in the next video.